Ish.
It's training day at the Flipside. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And we are into unknown, uncharted waters.
Let me get in the chat. I have to move this.
Click over here.
That's what I thought.
We are in uncharted waters at this point because I have relinquished control over the laptop.
Told you, I'm in control.
Anyway,
you can't see.
I can.
No.
I can actually read.
Micah wants to know if you got your delivery.
Read my response.
And you don't have. Oh yes. Oh yeah, I do see that. And Philip is here, and Tom is here, and Scott Drews is here.
What's up?
And everybody's saying hi.
Everybody's saying hello.
All right. Said he was really digging that song.
What's that?
Jess Sam instead of Sam Jess.
I know. That's the way it goes. It's kind of weird today, isn't it?
Yep.
Digging on what song? Oh, this song. Yeah. It is a good song. That's why I picked it to be the intro music. It's cool. It's mellow. So
we are totally cool and mellow. All the time.
Not according to our teenagers. All right, Victoria Ketchum's here. Terrier Halo, is that
really the right username on Instagram?
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that really the right username on Instagram?
Tom does say someone's actually going to read the chat now.
Yeah. Is my phone over there? It isn't.
No, my phone is.
I gotta go get my phone. I'll be right back. You're in charge. Have fun.
Cool. Your mic is still on.
Yep, I know. Go ahead.
I hope everybody got a chance to see the short we posted yesterday, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Besides me being in control, we have some different stuff that we're doing today.
Yes. Yes. I have taken a part-time job working with Ragged Edge, Doug. And Doug is a water systems operator here in the state of Washington. Certified.
Yes.
Water systems operator here in the state of Washington. So basically what that means is probably a lot more than what I'm about to tell you, but my part of it is simply going to be collecting water samples from different water systems that he has control over and getting them to the lab in our area so that he doesn't have to travel as much.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
That's basically what it is. And I'll be doing that on Mondays usually. Today is one of the days where I don't have to do that. I was going to have to take a trip up to Orlando, possibly, if they were ready to test out their new system, but they aren't ready to do that yet. So we are free to do something else.
And I'm off today because it's Easter Monday.
Yeah.
I work for a Lutheran school, and we get obviously Easter off, but it's Sunday. But we actually get an additional day off Easter Monday, which is great because I don't get many days off.
Right.
We are not closed many days. I am open every day. So Tom is sick and missed church yesterday because he's been sick since Saturday. Spent the weekend laying on the sofa.
Ew. That's pretty gross.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all right. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He says he's just tired.
Or he'll die.
No, stop.
Oh,
you gotta be mean.
Okay, I wasn't being mean. That was from a comedian that I watched a couple days ago. Oh. He's a Christian comedian. He was like, everybody's worrying about all these different things. There's only two things you got to worry about. Am I sick? Or am I good? If you're sick, there's no. He said, if you're not sick, nothing to worry about. If you are sick, you have exactly two things to worry about. Could it be worse? If it could be worse, you don't have anything to worry about, or it was something, and it just kept going down until it was like, I'm either going to get better, in which I don't have to worry about anything, or I'm going to die. And if you die, you have exactly two things to worry about. I'm either going to heaven, which means I don't have anything to worry about, or I'm going somewhere else. This is funny. John Chris is my favorite Christian comedian. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one indeed. Ice cream commercial.
Just got an ice cream commercial.
Ice cream commercial. Wow.
I mean, that is our target audience.
That's something else.
For sure.
Is it really? Is ice cream commercials our target audience?
I'm thinking, yeah.
I don't think so.
We just posted a video on Peeps.
Does that have anything to do with it?
Don't you think?
It might. Man alive. So we post a 2-minute video on Peeps, and now YouTube thinks
ice cream is our target audience.
That's kind of funny, actually.
We should post more on Peeps. We'll get better ads.
Yep, that's probably true. I laughed so
Victoria
hard.
said she laughs so hard on his stuff.
She does.
Philip says Mike DeLisio and Mike Heller both mentioned they don't plan on playing Battle of Hoth till August, so apparently don't really copy.
I just had a thought. It would be awesome if they sent me one.
It would be awesome if they sent one.
But it's not going to happen.
No.
It would be awesome if they did, though. All right, so today we're going to do a couple of different things that we normally don't do. First thing we're going to do, well, we normally
First
do
off, I'm not
unboxings.
normally here on Monday.
That's true. Well, that's already something. But we, one of the things that we had to run some errands.
We did.
After we dropped the kid off at school this morning. One of them, the one that goes to school across the river. And so after we were done running errands, we stopped by Hooked on Toys, and we saw this there. Crossbows and catapults. This is from Restoration Games. So this is a revised version of the old classic. And so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. This is a 2-player game where you are literally firing discs at the other person's castle, trying to knock it down. So that's what we're going to unbox today. And then, while we were there, it's kind of strange. I've always kind of enjoyed Legos.
I love Legos.
But Star Wars stuff is way too expensive. But they also have this botanicals line, which I bought a
bonsai
tree in their botanicals line, and that was really cool. And then we had another lady from church.
Give us another
one of her friends was getting rid of theirs, and instead of taking it to Goodwill, she was like, "I'll just give it to the Healy."
Yep.
And so I had to rebuild that one as well. So now we have 2 bonsai trees that are Lego bonsai trees up in our living room.
They look really neat.
I thought this one looked super cool. So we're going to build that on the stream today while Jesse takes care of the chat, and we all just chat together.
Terrier Halo says, have you played the old West End game, Assault on Hoth from '88?
No.
My copy is still playable.
Really? That's cool. That's really cool. No, I've actually never had a copy of Assault on Hoth in front of me in order to be able to play it. So I've never had the opportunity to play Assault on Hoth. I would have loved to, but I've never had the opportunity to. But.
And Philip says, my copy of Jurassic Feud came in this weekend, a dinosaur version of Catapult Feud.
Interesting.
Are you catapulting dinosaurs?
Yes.
Really?
No, I have no idea. All right,
Here
so
comes my pterodactyl.
You know that you don't actually have to launch a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyls already fly.
A pterodactyl's already have wings.
Here comes my stegosaurus, a big block of a thing.
All right, so I'm a big fan of Restoration Games.
Yeah.
I love what they do. I love the idea of taking games that have basically outlived their shelf life.
Sure.
And then you inject some new stuff so that it feels fresh. I don't know how new this is going to be, though, because But I don't know. Let's see. Did you go top?
Top.
Number 2?
2.
And then picture.
This.
There you go. See, oh wait, okay, you gotta move your arms a little bit. Yeah, get out of my way. So here is crossbows and catapults. Pardon me.
Jeez Louise.
Did I do that? So apparently, and again, I haven't played this game. I've only watched it being played. Apparently, you also have troops that you're going to be moving. You're going to fire, and then you're going to win, apparently. So move, fire, win. See?
Move, fire, win.
Yeah, see how that happens? Anyway.
Tom wants to know why you still don't have a knife.
It's upstairs. It has been commandeered as a new kitchen appliance, apparently, because it is upstairs in the junk drawer in the kitchen. That's where it is.
And Philip says T-Rex with a catapult on its back.
Oh. Awesome. War T-Rexes.
And Tom wants to know what games or restoration games from your childhood should they do? And Victoria says her son might like this game because he's 7.
They've probably already done it because this would have been one. They've already done the Fireball Island, and those are the only ones that I really remember seeing. I never really played any of them. I was the kid who always asked for Star Wars toys. And I was either Luke Skywalker or Han Solo, and we were running around the backyard, which was the Death Star. That's how I played. Or I had Little Green Army Men, or I had a bunch of Hot Wheels, and I was playing Dukes of Hazzard out in the garden, in the dirt. That's how I played. I didn't do a whole lot of board games when I was a kid. We played board games like, every once in a while, Hi-Ho Cherry-O and chess and checkers and that kind of stuff. But really wasn't into these kinds of board games when I would have been into those kinds of board games. But anyway, so here are, oh, what are those? Those must be banners. One of the cool things about this is that it's dwarves versus orcs. So, yes, indeedly do. Oh my gosh.
It's like you need a knife.
Why do they tape these together?
It's just because we just said he doesn't need a knife. Don't. That's going to break it. That's going to break it.
Fine, I have to leave again to go get a knife.
Don't trip. Jeez Louise, why don't you have one in here?
Take care of chat.
He just gave me the stink eye. Yeah. Sam's yucky face yesterday on the video makes me laugh. We had a really good Easter. We had a bunch of people at the house. And I had build your own Easter baskets for like adults and kids. And I would say it was a success because everybody that was here, all the adults, everybody made their own Easter basket. Put chocolate and candy in their bags, and that was really cute. Don't you think the build your own Easter thing was a cute idea?
Yes.
Everybody took a bag.
Yep, they did.
It was really cute.
It was a success. Okay.
Mike says he won't use a knife, and Philip says, Dad voice Sam. And then giggly. Tom asked if our kids like Peeps. Yeah, I think almost all of them. I don't know about Daphne. Dante said they were okay. Aiden and I can power through a package of Peeps.
That's disgusting. That's super disgusting.
I could.
So these are the different banners, I think, for the game. These are the orcs and the dwarves. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we have to put it together. This is the doorways to the castle. Here are the actual discs. There better be some. There aren't any like stickers, because this like had. Yeah, they have like little things on the inside of them. There's no little thingies on the inside of them. Interesting. So we're gonna dump this out.
I also got Easter Smarties for the Build Your Own Easter baskets. That's what I'm having now. I thought it was really cute.
So I guess these are the dwarves.
Ew. Okay, that's icky, Tom. Tom says, MB's sister, or my sister, takes them out of the package and lets them get stale before she eats them.
Okay, that's gross.
Now that's bad. I like them soft and.
I have no idea how to put all these things
I missed
together.
my mouth.
But I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that these things, the pictures have them having little stickers on the inside of them. And I don't see anything in here. Maybe they're in here. Ah, there they are. See? All right, so the doors get these little thingies. So each door gets its own little crest. Like so. So there's the dwarf, I mean the goblin door. And what are you typing over there?
I said stale peeps equals icky.
Oh yes, that is absolutely true.
Sour watermelon peeps.
And then the dwarf door. And then each one of these goes on the inside of these things. All right, that's cool. I'm on board.
Sour watermelon peeps equals meh to me and icky to Sam. Micah wants to know why they are called peeps.
Because I think it has to do with they're in the shape of small little chickens, and that's what small little chicky chicks make. The beep 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 beep.
They do.
They make that noise.
They have a whole bunch of bins at Coastal right now. You want to go get some baby chicks?
No,
Beep, beep, beep,
unless you're
beep,
planning
beep.
on making chicken nuggets. I don't need those noise makers in the house. Got 3 teenage noise makers. So
We do.
this is the only assembly really required, except for that catapult. We're going to get the catapult going here in just a minute. But these stickers, I actually don't enjoy putting on stickers, but I was kind of incensed when I saw these, nude plastic things that didn't have anything in the middle of them. I was about ready to cry, false advertisement. Anyway, those are those. And let's see. Yeah, oh, they're all over here. So here's the catapult thingy. Oh, you can actually set the trajectory with this thing right here. That's pretty cool. Like a though. Does it have directions on how to put things together? Of course not. Oh, that doesn't look like... Oh. Boom.
Mary Beth loves sour candy.
What is this thing? Oh, these are the crossbows.
And
How do they work?
Philip says Jurassic Feud uses balls, but I believe the games are pretty similar to this one, knocking down the opponent's castle
That's how they go.
and hitting the people with them.
You got to go like this.
You have to squeeze it.
Squeeze it.
Jeez Louise.
Woohoo! Yes.
You'll
That's
shoot
pretty
your
cool.
eye out.
Not with these things.
Did you hear that about Jurassic Feud? Jurassic Feud uses balls, but I believe the games are pretty similar to this one, knocking down the opponent's castles and hitting the people with them.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It also has these little guys right here. So it actually does also have a diagram for how you set up the board, and it gives you measurements of how far away from everybody you can be. But then you also have these little guys right here, and it looks like, I think these guys, oh, what is that?
Shield?
Yeah, but why? How? How do you put shields somewhere?
Are there little holes? No.
Oh, maybe. Boom. Maybe so.
Tom says you're really reliving your childhood.
No, not reliving my childhood, because I never played this as a child. I just am... See, that looks cool. I like it. So that's that. No. No. I'm thinking... That's pretty cool. That's probably not how it's supposed to go, but I'm thinking it probably is because no, I've got another one. Is there another? Is there a? Yeah, right here.
Micah wants to know if those would be good for those flicking games.
These things, or these things?
Maybe. Because those are supposed to flick.
Yeah, a lot of games don't actually have like a lot of games that use flicking.
Don't have.
Like I don't know that a crokinole piece will fit in that. I think
Right.
this is too small for a crokinole piece because crokinole pieces are bigger than this.
Sure.
Or they might be slightly almost
Right,
the same
same.
size, but I think they're. The problem with this is that you're not going to regulate how you're not going to be able to regulate how fast it flicks.
Versus flicking with your finger.
Yeah, versus flicking with your finger, you can make that possible. Anyway, that's cool. And then these go in here for the
I hope everybody had a good Easter.
bad dude. Oh, come on.
And got some games in or some spending time with some family. We had a bunch of people over yesterday. It was super nice.
These are cool miniatures. These are the dudes. This looks like a leader. And then that's just a cool looking dwarf. That's a female dwarf. Awesome. That's not a female dwarf. There's another female dwarf. And not a female dwarf. And this looks like the hero. Definitely a female dwarf.
Really?
Duh. Most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to giving this one a whirl. I might even...
I just dropped it.
Yep, you did. I think I'm going to put these... I'm going to break it up into 2 different pieces. Boom. Oh, there's a dude here. Here's a dude there. So we've got... Oh, you know what? We might as well just go ahead and do this too.
Philip wants to know if we're playing this tomorrow for Time Honored Tuesday.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on when Jess can get out of work. And it depends on what all we have to do as well. So we'll just have to see.
Micah says it looks nicer than flicking with your fingers. It's an ouchie thing. If I may use ouchie as a made-up word.
You
I'm like, oh,
absolutely
ouchie is
can.
totally a word. I hear it about 100 times a day.
Yep. Ouchie, ouchie. I think I'll
It's
use
usually-
those on. Leave those on there.
It's the ending of the sentence. She gave me an ouchie.
Yeah.
Or I have an ouchie.
So this is getting done away with.
Fring. That's what I just said.
And
the puppy still over there?
goes away.
What
I don't
the
know.
heck?
It goes away.
What are you doing?
I
you're just getting crazy.
Kafwinging. And we're just going to put everything back in. And this is one of the cool things about a game like this, is that you can just...
Yeah, that way.
Sure. And because of the way it's made, it's like... It's all good.
And the instructions.
Yep, instructions in here as well. So, 2 arms. That is crossbows und catapults from Restoration Games and Goliath. So that's that.
Super fun.
All right. So now what we're going to do is put it back up top. We're going to do this.
Up top. Okay, hold on. I got to go here, and then I got to switch, or just switch
Nope,
camera
just
one?
switch. There you go.
Cool.
And when you switch back to camera 1 like that, it actually takes
The picture-in-picture off.
picture off.
Cool. I'm trying, y'all.
And so now,
You have a knife.
I know, but I think they always. Oh, wait. Well, see, look right here. That's how it's supposed to open. Now, so we're going to build this right now, and Jess is going to keep an eye on chat. And if you have any questions, just feel free. I think this is going to be a pretty quick build. That's why I figured we could do
Only
this.
278 pieces.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. So,
Philip wants to know if there are enough games for a top 10 toy games.
I would imagine there would be, because,
It's a good list.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of splitting hairs because, Frank,
Great games are toys.
games are toys.
Yeah,
Board games
but I know
are
what he
toys.
means.
So, let's see.
He's building the chrysanthemum,
Boom.
which will tell you how...
Art imitates nature.
I thought you were going to read it in French.
No. Creating decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set our imagination free. Plants are particularly interesting to study and replicate. You
See,
can
this voice makes me tune out. I don't
find
know what he said.
symmetry in seemingly random variants and organic shapes developing in perfect balance. It's no wonder artists in every culture are drawn to these motifs. This chrysanthemum bouquet in its vase shows the different stages of the flower, from buds to full bloom. It brings a refreshing pop of color to your favorite space, and with posable leaves and petals, you can rearrange your bouquet and to change the expression of your display. That is from Theo Bonner, who is a Lego model designer. So,
If they were building a top 10 toy games, Tom said like a fast game of TI4.
nope,
And
not true.
we all know Tom is just calling up Eric.
Yes, he is. Matter of fact, Eric's probably going to pop up. That is the way to summon
Summon
Bushman.
Eric by
Summon
saying TI4.
Bushman.
Oh,
What did
that
you
was
do?
so close to being bad. This was not screwed on tight. And I almost poured
You can go
hot
ahead and put
water
it
on my
down
lap.
to the bottom camera now, so that we can see what's going on. All right, so here is this, and then we also have to take this, it looks like. And that.
So first Tom wants to know were you like this before I married you? And then Terrier Haley says, okay, Sam's new side gig is really a voice actor, and he's trying to just keep it a secret.
No. Although I would love to be a voice actor. That seems like it would be a fun
Voices.
job.
He makes me laugh.
That would be a fun job. All right, so now that's step 1. Done. Finito. Let me go ahead and fix the camera here a little bit, just so that it's not too wonky. Just go like that.
So the nice thing about the two of us getting to spend time today and getting to spend time with you guys is after this live is done, we will have time to go do an adventure.
Yeah.
We have to go into a different city for Aiden's soccer game tonight. And so we thought we would go and explore said different city as something fun.
All right, so we need 4 of these. Uno.
Tom says it looks like IKEA directions.
Tres. That's pretty much exactly
IKEA
what it
directions
is.
are only in black and white.
Oh.
So they're a little
4
harder.
of these and 4 of these, it looks like. 1, 2.
Can you hand me the
4.
box cover again, please?
Yes. It's not a box cover, it's just the box. All right, so we got to put this kind of like that. Dink.
So let's see if it will look like that.
Like that. So have you decided what we're going to do instead?
I don't know. My mom
Strange
thinks we
town.
should go and bring the binoculars and go to a birding trail.
I am not going to watch a bunch of birds.
No, we walk on the trail, but if we happen to see birds, then we get all geeky and excited about seeing birds.
And what happens if we don't get all geeky about seeing birds?
You know how I get about seeing natural wildlife.
That is true. You
So
squeal.
I do squeal. I'll squeal if I just see a marmot, but that happens a lot. Tom wants to know if Daphne got a new car, and she did. She got a Ford Escape,
Yep.
and it's quite blue and cute. And David Brownlee is here.
What's up, David? Howdy, hey. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Nope. I did it wrong.
It's something I don't understand. Philip wrote something, and I don't understand it, so you need to read it.
What? Surprised
Foreteller?
foreteller hasn't reached for voice work from a lot of prominent board game influencers. Hasn't reached for voice work for... I don't know what that means, Philip.
I mean, I know he's saying, hey, I'm surprised people haven't reached out for a voice.
Oh, surprised foreteller.
Surprised.
Oh, I get you. He's surprised that hasn't happened. I understand.
Right. Thank you.
Understood,
See, you got there, and then I got there. Lego Chrysanthemum.
Yes.
Tom wants to know how far away his game is. About an hour and 10?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Hour
I
and-
usually just say about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half away?
Yeah. No, it's a little bit longer than that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so.
Because Vantage is an hour and a half away.
Yeah, but Vantage is south. I think it's, anyway, I think it's an hour and a half. Maybe an hour.
All right, we're done with steps 1, 2, and 3, and that's what we have so far.
Look at that. We got that.
All right, then we're going to have
Al Hernandez says maybe a movie. I heard
one of these,
Sinners is really good.
2, 3. Oh, you will not like that
I
one.
don't think I want that.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and...
That's another word I don't know. David asks, and a Spyderco, D-E-R-C-O? What is that word? A Spyderco.
And a Spider Code 2? What is this game? This is not a... All right, stop it.
Just us are going, Tom. The other two have
Practice.
band and color guard practice.
Yep.
So,
So that goes
divide
in
and conquer.
that. And
That is like the
then
motto in our family.
This goes in here like that.
Chris Mayfield says, what'd be going on Legos? Good luck. I have to build all my little ones stuff that he always wants.
Yeah.
The stickers are the worst.
Stickers. I don't think there's any stickers on this one.
But Lego stickers are
There we go.
tiny.
That's done. Yeah, they are. All right, this one needs
Oh,
1,
he says it's our
2,
knife.
3, 4. Oh, Spyderco. Yeah. Sorry.
Spyderco.
There we go. We have it closed. It's all nice and safe now.
Thanks for keeping me safe, David. Because you know I would retry it out.
Yep.
I'd try
Outside
to touch
of it.
Sam and I'd grab the knife.
All right, that goes like this. Then that goes like
I like the
that.
snap. I gotta say,
The snap.
a snap,
And that goes like that.
that didn't snap.
Well, they don't always snap.
That didn't
And
snap.
it goes like that. There we go. That's this. And then we go here. And we've got to flip it over.
Oh no, flip it over.
And we have this, this, and this. And it looks like...
There is motion at our front door.
That's called...
The flag.
The flag.
The flag and the wind.
Yeah, this goes, I think, like this.
Terrier Halo says the flower will be wielding the knife, if I understand the instructions correctly.
No, this is not Little Shop of Horrors.
I love that movie. Okay, I'm just going to say, I love the musical. Love the musical. Love the play. But the movie with Steve Martin
There we go.
and Rick Moranis, isn't it, Rick?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's a great, great movie.
Pop
There's some
color.
crazy songs in there, though.
So we need one of these, two of these, two of these.
Luke Shires just says, afternoon. Just rolled into the office. I was working from home while I had HVAC guys planning to work on my boiler, which failed.
Oh, that sucks.
And then Chris Mayfield says, a 1x2 block is a 9 on the pain scale to step on.
I'm not going to test that hypothesis. Thank you.
And Scott wants to know if we have Ring cameras.
Yes, we do.
We do. We really like having them. It makes me feel safe with the kids here to know who's coming and going and when. And I like it.
Absolutely.
The dentist scene is the best, Chris says. Son, be a dentist. You've got a knack for causing people pain.
Yep.
It's great, great. We could watch that with the family. It's a musical.
No.
Why?
And then it looks like these four things here are going to go right in those four things there.
Yes, it's a pot.
Click. You didn't hear it, but it did. And then we have two of these, four of these. Boom, boom, boom. Four of these and two.
That does happen, Scott. I agree.
No, four of these.
He said, Scott Drew says his cameras pick up every vehicle and bird, but
Yep.
miss the package delivery people. It's so
Yep.
annoying.
It is.
That happens. Because sometimes I'm like, well, Aiden's home, right? And then I look at the camera and I'm like, well, it didn't show it.
Yeah. Sometimes it does, though.
Yeah.
We got to do that twice, so that goes there.
He just wanted a candy
This
bar.
goes here. That goes there. And
Mark, we are coming to Camas this weekend.
there. Yes.
We'll be there Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Minus a few adventures. We have to take a kid to a game, things like that in the middle of Saturday. But we will be at CamasCon this weekend, which is up at Camas Meadows Bible Camp.
Camas
Here.
Meadows.
That's what I said.
Well, you kind of said that.
Whatever. Here in Washington State. And
Oh.
it's on the middle of a mountain pass, and it's
1, 2,
beautiful.
3, 4.
I like going in spring. The winter one is a little harder. It's colder.
Then
But spring, they have the big fireplace roaring in the main cabin, and oh, it's great. It's great.
2,
I like
3,
CamasCon.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
It's a real nice way to play games on a real personal, intimate level. It's just real chill.
I agree with your estimate.
That's a crazy one.
2,
That's a crazy one.
3, 4. All right. So we start off with these two. And then we go with that and that. And then we have one of these each. What was that about?
Doug and Emily will be at CamasCon.
Yes, they will be.
Tom wants to know how far away it is. It's an hour.
Really?
No? Half an hour?
Yeah. I think it's about half an hour.
Maybe it's only half an hour.
I
It's
think
not
about
far.
half an hour. I mean, no. I mean, it's about 45 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Not a full hour.
The nice thing about this valley is it's in Low Point Valley, but there are these beautiful mountains on the west side, and then the river on the east side. But Luke says he's already packed Minecraft builders and biomes for you, Sam.
Yay! I'm so happy, Pip. No, that's the wrong place.
We do have a couple of interruptions from ChemistCon. We have to take one kid to a game, and then another kid will leave, probably in her own car. And
Oh, that's true. She's gonna have to drive herself.
right, don't you think?
Yep.
Or she comes down when we come Saturday for the game. But I'm pretty sure she'll want to be getting ready or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But the other one has prom this weekend. Daphne has prom.
Yep.
Her last prom.
It goes like that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Alrighty. Then we have 4 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pretty sure these are just going to go pop right on here. Like so. 1.
Luke says he will also be there Thursday afternoon through Sunday evening.
3.
And I think Doug and Emily will be there Thursday this Saturday.
Yeah. And this is going to go...
And Doug's getting a little snarky. He says, I see the Chinese tariffs have changed the theme of this channel, switching to Legos now that we can't afford board games. Legos aren't cheaper.
What in the world?
I'm just saying, Legos are not cheaper.
Well, no, I mean, this cost a board game. This
Yeah.
was the cost of a board game.
Yeah. So, Luke says your Lego looks like a burger and a green button.
That's pretty much where it's what we're going for.
See? Burger, bun.
Wait a minute. This is not right. This needs to be out here like this. Curve smack. I'm just following the directions, y'all. That's what you're supposed to do with Legos.
Although this is kind of, we got an extra bonsai tree Lego for,
2 of these.
that just confused me. Hold on, Mark.
Go ahead.
I totally got, so we bought the one bonsai tree, the botanicals, and Sam built it for me. And then we got another one, as Sam said, from a friend from church. And they made it, how much? They made it like 6 pages in, 4 pages in?
No, I think it looked like it had been deconstructed.
Oh.
Because I don't know, for some reason they didn't want to put it up
Maybe.
anymore.
It is amazing, though, that people cannot build Legos.
Sometimes
I'm
they
talking
cannot.
with a book, with the instructions. People cannot do it.
Sometimes they cannot. You are correct.
Mark Contera says, I'll be cooking for ChemistCon. No promises.
Awesome.
What kind of food do you guys like? We just like food.
Yeah, that is exactly correct.
That is my answer
Goes
right
on
there.
Like that. Then we need 2 of these, and that goes 1 on there and 1 on there. Looks like that.
Or not.
Yeah, we're not picky.
Yeah, we don't control your menu plans. We just show up for it.
Picky. All right, so this and this looks like that's going to go on top of that. And then this goes down the middle. Like so.
Ooh, nice.
Like so. And then this, well, we got to see what that's going to happen for just a minute. We're going to use that for something else just a minute. Then this, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that now?
Doug says it doesn't matter. Just put it in a tortilla and Sam will eat it.
That's right. I'm telling you. That is correct. Everything is better in a tortilla. I'm thinking that goes like that. This goes like that. This goes like that. Meal in a tube. That is how it goes. Then these guys are going to go like that, looks like. Snapper, snapper. And then snappy, snappy. Just like this. And it looks like this is going to go in there. Like that. That's that. Then you take this, and it looks like just goes right down inside there, just like that. Do you hear that click?
Yeah, I did hear that click. That was a good one.
You heard that click, yeah.
Chris says that they have a Goonies Lego set with a sloth.
Oh, really?
I'm like, so
This always
there's
bugs
that.
me.
No, they give you extra.
I know, but it bugs me. I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Ziploc bags of just the extras, like all the little pieces from all the sets that were extra.
Yeah.
And I would give those to Dante in the car and stuff, and those were like his favorite pieces.
Fidgets.
No, he'd make these little
Fidget
tiny
stuff.
things all connected.
Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3 of these things, and all 3 of these go
It was pretty funny.
into that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, for the fall one, we didn't get to stay for food. We were kind of in and out.
Yep.
But Mark says he cooked her food, and Luke says he cooked real good food.
Yep. Then we have 1, 2 of these, and it looks like these are going on here like that.
I really enjoy Kamaskan. It's
Yep.
really, really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really nice. So then we have 1 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. So this is going to go on that. Then it looks like this is going to go on that. I think it's going to go like that, though. Yeah, that'll work. And then we have that, and then 1 like that. Then we need 1 red, 2 yellows, and then Lisa, there it is. And so the red guy is going to go over here.
When Sam built the Lego bonsai tree for me, they have 2
Here.
basically tops for the bonsai tree.
Yep.
You could have spring, summer, or like early spring budding. Like you could have a green top or a budding tree top. But the budding tree top,
2.
even though from a distance they looked like flower buds, up close they were little tiny pink Lego frogs.
Yep.
And Sam
They did
was
not
not
get put on the tree.
putting them on the tree. He was like, I am not putting this many pink frogs on your tree.
Nope. 4 of those things. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Micah says, to look, someone building Legos is surprising, calming, and relaxing.
Yeah, it is. That's one of the reasons why I like doing it.
I love Legos. I don't get frustrated. The only time I get frustrated is if I feel like I don't have the strength in my fingers to get something to go in all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, or trying to get something out that I put in wrong.
Right.
And then you can't get that piece out.
Yeah.
That makes me a little frustrated, but most of the time, it's totally cool.
All right, and then we have a couple of leafy leaves. 1, 2, and this leafy leaf they want me to put right here, and then that leafy leaf they want me to put right here, just like that. And we need
He's on
1,
step 25.
2,
Look at that. He's moving.
and then 1 and 2. So
I really hoped everyone watched our Sour Peeps. That just made me laugh so much.
yeah, that goes like that. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, that goes like that, and then this goes up here like this, and then this gets stuck on here like that. Boom.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Let me go forward a little bit so they can see it. So that is 25. 26 is, looks like we need 1,
A leaf, a palm frond.
2
No,
of
it's not.
these, 1, 2 of those, 2 of these.
That's a good question, Tom.
What?
He says if Jesse takes it to work, will the kids leave it alone or will they take it apart?
They're not
They take
taking
it
it to
apart.
work.
And they're not taking it to work. They take it apart because we brought in a bunch of Legos from Dante. Huge boxes and boxes and boxes of Legos. And I went through and meticulously sorted out. Here's a box of minifigs. Here's a box of built cars. Here's a box of built buildings. They're all in different boxes now. So,
Goes like that.
like, I almost had a little OCD moment when, you know, there were minifigs not in the minifigs box. Now the minifigs box just has just as many regular Legos as the Legos box. So I'm not taking it because they will take it apart.
That goes like that.
But
And then,
I need to bring some home and have some of these smart boys build some cars for the kids, like some fancy, fun cars. Because they like it when there's cars built, but then they take them right apart.
like so.
Cool, cool, cool.
We need 1, 2 of these. We need 2 of these.
I do frequently, like when we were at Hooked on Toys today, I thought, boy, I wish I had more of a budget to buy some new toys for the kids because they would love some of these toys that I see at the toy store, but I don't.
Okay, so this is going to go. Didn't pop at all.
Oh, there it is. I've
Goes there.
been asking for a while for like some fidgety toys for my class, and one of the ones I want is like a marble maze, which I guess I could probably make, but it's 2 pieces of fabric sewn together in random like mazy pattern with a marble in the middle, and you have to push it through the little maze. I'm clearly not going to make it though. I'm just saying. My sewing machine is still in the garage, and I did move my quilting stuff from the old house, even though I haven't used it since I moved to the Wenatchee Valley. But
2 flowers,
Tom wants to know what games you want to play this
2
weekend.
buds.
Aw.
I don't know. I haven't really put that much thought into it. I usually don't, frankly. It's more like I try to just go into it with whatever everybody else wants to play. That's what I'll play.
It does give you an opportunity to play some games that you need to review. Sometimes that you might have to have 4 people for,
Sure.
you know.
That was down there. This one's up here. Like that. So that's what we've got going so
Oh,
far.
so cute.
And so now we've got one of these and one of these, and we need to put that on top of that like this. And then we have one of these that goes right on top here. And then we've got this other one.
We have leftover
on
brisket for
top.
lunch.
Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got a buddy from church who did a 14-hour smoke on on some brisket.
23 pound.
24 pound. He cut a pound off.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that's that.
Yeah, we had some pretty good food yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Brisket, mac and cheese, biscuits, glazed carrots, salad, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes. Did I say mac and cheese? I don't know. Mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese was good too.
Gluten-free carrot cake, Rice Krispies, banana bread. And then the build your own Easter basket bar.
Yeah. The build your own. You made it sound alcoholic. It's like a salad bar.
No, it was like a candy bar.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's like a salad bar.
yeah. It was a build your own
Easter basket.
Yep.
All right, that's
I had bunnies and
we have one of these
chocolates and treats and one of the people that we had come, he says, I don't think I've ever seen this much candy laid out on the table.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And he says, yeah, I'm probably not going to have any of that. That's just not what I'm going to do. He took home a basket.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. Mm-hmm. That's going to go there. Like that. This is actually really cool. I'm loving it.
Doug says they have about 25 games packed for Camas. Might be a little ambitious.
Just a little bit.
Nah, you can do this.
Just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4,
and
5.
Yeah, exactly. David said it's good to have options. David, are you coming over for ComasCon, at least for the day?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
But he is more than welcome.
Yes, you can do a day thing on it.
There we go. And now
Luke says they had smoked pork, which was really good. Plus all the potluck dishes everyone brought. And
should I make it?
Doug says we introduced the kids to Bomb Busters and it was a big hit.
Yeah.
Also taught Forest Shuffle. I'm staying with in-laws and one of them which works for NASA, so I'm hoping to teach him Search for Planet X.
Ah, cool. Oops.
I guess my main question for Doug is, did you just have jelly beans for Easter candy, for Easter dessert? He said they can't go to ComasCon, but they're coming to Steamers in May.
Okay, very cool.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Is the June one on graduation?
Oh. Graduation does tend to get in everybody's way,
It does.
so wouldn't be surprised.
May. June, no. It's not. But it is Father's Day weekend that Friday.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, but the event goes Friday night.
Oh, that's right.
So
Oh well.
I'll host. Mr. Beast fan says,
Oh no.
rest in peace to the Pope.
Yeah.
Mike guy says she played Kelte, Fairy Ring, and Inori during the weekend.
E what?
Inori.
Inori.
That's what I literally just said.
No, I don't think you pronounce it that way.
I think you're wrong.
It's okay.
Luke says he never knows what to bring because Daryl has such a great collection, and everyone who comes brings the latest and greatest. But I'm still bringing about a dozen games.
All right, starting to come together here.
David wants to know if Sam finished the sour watermelon peeps. No, he ate that one that we showed on the video, and that was all he did. I sent the rest to his son. not all the peeps. Oh, no, no. Not all the peeps. Just the sour watermelon peeps.
Yeah.
I still have quite a few peeps that I get to eat.
Almost there. Stay on target.
Step 37.
Okay, so 1, 2. There's the gray. Oh, why did they put the gray one over here? There it is. So this.
Luke says, I think Sam is just being annoying. E-N-O-I. Dash I-N-G.
Haha, you're so funny.
Yeah, but you made him make a sound to make me laugh.
There we go. That is that. And then start with one of these dudes. And then go with this dude. There's a driving wheel on it. There's a steering wheel.
Dragon wheel?
Steering wheel.
Oh. I thought you said
like
dragon, not driving.
And this goes on here. Like that. And this goes on top of here. Oh, no. Whoa. Time out. Gotta put this on here. Like that. And then this goes on top of here. Like that. Then we gotta get this. Put that on there. And then that little ugly thing, this thing here. And that goes on there. Then we gotta get a bunch of those. Probably that's next page though. How are we doing on time? 12:34? Yeah, we're good. Because we are almost done.
Luke says downforce will be there again.
I haven't played Downforce in a long time. Because there's too many other good racing games out there. I mean, Downforce isn't bad, don't get me wrong. It's a good drafting card.
It'll be a fun weekend.
Card-driven game, but... Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's that, but we also need to put this.
Philip Zumberg says, speaking of NASA, have you heard of the new game coming to GameFound? Dare the Unknown. Publishing by Space Delirium with help from NASA and ESA.
Nope. I didn't know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 of those. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these.
Anthony Jameson says, I've got to go meet Mark Hamills.
That's cool. You got to meet Luke Skywalker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. So we need to take one of these and put it on there.
David says, Lego building is cool, but I don't think your new ASMR channel is going to take off until you start tapping those game box lids.
I'm not going to do that because I think that's one of the stupidest things ever.
They click and then tap?
Yep. Oh, I hate that. It's so stupid. So dumb. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? All
Eric
right.
chimes in. Eric's here.
Oh, hey, Eric. We're just being nice, Eric.
Says, I thought you were off today. Why are you babysitting a toddler?
Wow. He knows exactly what to say. To
He
just
does know.
really.
I am grateful that I get to be here.
Okay, that's the one. These
are bananas.
It said, no, they're not. They're petals. They're leafy petals. They're probably bananas somewhere else. But they are not for this one.
Micah asks, Philip, is that Uwe Rosenberg's project where he is asked to? Don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand the thing with ASMR.
I don't either. I mean, the noises that it makes, it sounds cool, but it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of creepy to me. That, usually it's a lady with long fingernails doing all of it, and I'm like, that's just kind of creepy. I don't know, there's just something about it, and it's kind of creepy to me.
I've never understood any of it. Luke asks if you're overwhelmed by Duplo. Well, he may not be asking you, but he says overwhelmed by Duplo. The big Legos.
I don't like Duplos. I just, they don't bother me or anything like that, but it's just one of those things where I've... What now?
Eric.
What did Eric say?
First catapults, then Legos? What,
Yep.
Are you 8?
Yes. Getting in touch with my inner moron, dude. Eric's already in touch with his inner moron. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mike says you just tried to be 8.
There we go.
David says ASMR is a joke. I've seen Sam try to work a mic.
Exactly.
See, look, do you guys notice? All your comments are being read.
Yeah.
Luke says sometimes it's just called ASM, but it's really a fingernail fetish channel.
I guess. It's weird to me.
Yeah, it is me too. And Eric says you were definitely not channeling your inner child. I'm here to tell you, you're all out. Ooh, it's like a nice chrysanthemum.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't think I've ever seen a real chrysanthemum.
Really?
Yes, really.
You want me to find you a picture?
That wouldn't be a real chrysanthemum. That would be a picture. Okay, that's that part. Okay, so now I need to do 2 of these and 2 of these.
This is the one. This is actually the one you're building.
Cool. And then one more on here like that.
I think my mom said we had some chrysanthemums out in the yard. And this book by Kevin Henkes is really good. See? Chrysanthemum. I like dahlias. I like lilacs. I like anytime Sam gets me flowers. I like
Cool.
carnations. I like. Anthony says, I saw Star Wars in 78, which is the year I was born.
Alright, so now I do
And David says,
18. Holy
David
crap.
says, I'm almost at real time for live chat.
1, 2, 3,
Usually we have to wait
6,
10
7,
minutes to find out if Sam will skip over our comments.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Eric says, phew, excitement
4.
around. Abound. Where's my nitro?
4, 6, 8,
Luke
10,
says, it
12,
is it supposed to be a chrysanthemum? It thought it was a plant from an alien planet.
14,
Go see it, the mom.
18. All right. Golly, George. Oh, no.
What did you do?
I don't know what I did, but... Oh, I'm here. I'm not there yet. I'm here.
See? Focus.
So I guess this is all about just doing this. Like that. What are you doing? I just realized I haven't taken a single swig of coffee. So I'm doing that right now.
That one's got to be out. Really? Mine's like totally gone.
I got myself a happy monkey this morning. That's what they called it.
And I will say, when at the coffee shop, he actually made the monkey noise.
I did. If I buy a happy monkey, I'm making the happy monkey noise.
Luckily, the people at Steamers all know him.
That is true.
Kind of laugh. Micah says, call the ambulance for Eric if he has to have the nitro.
He takes a dose of nitro every morning. Just so he can get out
Just
of bed.
to kickstart his heart.
Yep.
Philip says, I take a weed whacker to that plant on the side of my house. I don't garden.
Jeez. If you weed whack this, you have issues. I weed whacked a flower this weekend.
He did.
But it was by accident.
He got some new tools, so he was kind of excited to go out and use them.
Experimenting. Yeah, we had an old weed eater that okay, I think we just put this on the
Okay, so Derek says, any chocolate with your coffee today? Always.
Yes.
It was a white chocolate mocha with coconut,
Yes.
hence the happy monkey. David says, I brought the AED for Eric, who wants to start the bidding. And Eric says, I'll muddle through. And Luke said, Steamers is introducing their newest coffee line, the Silent Monk.
Wow. I feel the love.
And these are the people that we love the most. Look at that.
I might have to be.
Are you off? You're not. There's not enough room?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Because I definitely don't have enough room to fit everything in there. So I might have to be like.
They have to be touching.
Yeah. They've got to like squeeze in.
Yep.
Like so. That's
All right.
probably
If
too
Sam
much.
makes noises for the happy monkey coffee drink.
The silent monk.
The silent monk, he wouldn't be able to make any noises for. What would his... Eric says, y'all need new friends. What other coffee drink would involve a noise?
I don't know. Happy Wookie would be one that would be
Happy
fun.
Wookie, yes.
That would be fun.
I'll tell Melissa to come up with one for May 4th.
I can't make a Happy Wookie though. I can't make a Wookie.
I can't
noise.
make a Wookie noise.
I'm not good at that.
Did you see this? It was online. It was a thing. But it was a pretty cruel thing, but it was actually kind of funny. So a guy and a girl broke up, and the guy was trying to get kind of revenge on the girl. So he posted her phone number all over with May the 4th contest rules. Call this number and give your best Wookie sound. Drawings daily.
Yep.
So this woman had voicemails all day long of people just making Wookiee noises.
Yeah.
And she was kind of bitter about it.
Oh,
but
she was not happy at all.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't happening to me, but Micah says to Eric, so do you. You need new friends. Luke says, those pieces and the ones used for the dragon teeth are the hardest to place.
Yeah, they are, because you have to get them spaced out, because now I put them all together and now I have too much room. So now I'm going to...
Oh, and Mary Beth just got home. She wants to know why you're building Legos.
Why not, Mary Beth? What's wrong with building Legos?
Eric says it's prescribed therapy. And Philip says, wrong stream, Micah. Micah, you're a day early, David says.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, getting those spaced out is like... I mean, I guess that's kind of close.
That's really neat. Can I touch?
No, not yet. You
Can I see it now?
You can look, you cannot touch.
Oh, dear.
No.
Here comes the challenging part.
No, it's not challenging. I just gotta do it properly. There we go.
Eric says, and your fingers are too fat
There you go.
for ASMR. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true too.
He just said,
This, these, and all of these probably.
Micah says, well, any day I'm belonging to the museum. Derek says, it should be an entertaining stream once Sam breaks the thing.
Stop. You guys are mean.
I think it looks really cool.
Guys are super mean.
I like the fact that Sam is realizing I kill most of the plants in our house, so
Can't kill these. Well, I
Just
mean,
get me the
technically you
Legos.
could
just get me the Lego
by
ones.
breaking them, but
I'm not going to break.
what? Ow! Ooh, that freaking
Oh,
hurt.
no.
What now?
Eddie, her.
Uh huh.
Says, those look like Cheetos.
Those look like Cheetos. Yep.
And
They're
Luke
not
says
Cheetos, Eddie.
regular and
Move
flamin'
along.
hot.
Huh?
Luke says regular and flamin' hot.
That's true.
Eric says I trained him well. And then Philip says, just waiting for the cat to swap that off the table, and then Sam has another reason to yell at them.
Oh, believe me, if the cat does that, we are going to be catless at that point.
Oh.
He's already on double secret probation.
And the thing is, Sam complains about the cat, but he's like the first one to cuddle the cat.
No,
The
I
cat
am not.
comes up. The cat comes
Dante
up.
is.
Daphne is.
Dante is.
Dante
the
too.
The cat goes to Dante because Dante's like, oh, hi. And he doesn't do anything. He just always let the cat do whatever he wants
And
it.
Daphne wants to pick it up and scoop it and carry it
Yeah.
around. But he climbs on Sam more than he does me. Doug says they're out. They're going to go play a game. Done watching the flowers bloom. Derek says, which do you prefer, mini eggs or Cadbury cream eggs?
Cadbury.
Cadbury? No, the minis.
And that's that. We are finito.
Chrysanthemum.
So that's what that, and then that's that. Bada bing, bada boom.
Camera?
Yeah. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces left over.
Yeah, those are literally Dante's
Just
favorites.
extras. Just extras. I wonder if I can use them anywhere. I bet you I
No,
can.
you can't. That's the problem. You always think you can, and then you can't.
No,
See?
that doesn't fit
That doesn't fit.
How about down here?
Unless you flip it
That
around,
fits.
maybe.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, you can't fit them anywhere. That's the point. All right, wrap it up, baby. Let me see. Built it for me.
Don't break it.
I won't. It's beautiful.
All right.
I love it.
That's that.
Thank you.
We're getting out of here. We're going to go on a road trip, and it's a date. So,
You're not invited.
out. You are not invited. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
David Brownlee might try to catch up with you at Mox's boarding house if things don't pick up here.
Sam, do you have any idea how Battle of Hoth handles the 4-player part? I don't, Henrik. I don't have any new information. The only, I knew that this was happening a while ago, but again, I couldn't say anything. But I don't have any other information than what you have right now. I haven't been contacted or anything like that beyond.
Eric wants to know what your schedule is for the week.
Eric, schedule for tomorrow is going to be basically the same. The only thing that we're going to be missing is probably the live Q&A on Saturday, because we will be at Comic-Con at that point. I think we're going to be able to fit everything else in except for the live Q&A on Saturday morning. And it's up in the mountains, so I don't want to...
We won't get reception.
We won't be able to have enough reception to have a good stream up there, so we're not going to even worry about it. We will be doing It Belongs to the Museum tomorrow. Depending upon how I'm able to get things recorded for the review I have to edit and shoot for the Dice Tower on Wednesday, we may or may not do another stream tomorrow with Jess after she gets off work, but we will at least have the basics, which is tomorrow is It Belongs to the Museum. Wednesday will be a live review, and Thursday will be either a solo play or a play with Jess, and then Friday will be our regular live stream with JT and Jess, or just JT, just depends on what we are going to play. But everything should stay the same this week except for Saturday morning. So that's that. We're out of here. Thanks for joining us. Even you, Eric. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. Everyone, we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. So what you have to do is...
We'll go back to this.
Well, you come up here and hover and wait for us to say goodbye. Bye. And then end stream. And then click end. And then you come over here and go up to output.